I'm Christine.
And we're the Cooking Cousins.
Today we're making a Valentine's Day dinner.
That's so simple and so easy. You can impress your girlfriend or your boyfriend.
Yeah. So we're gonna start. We're making tomato salad, fresh, easy, and salmon.
It takes like 5 minutes to put together. You just throw it together, from work, and it's perfect. It
so
looks
easy. The whole meal will be ready in less than 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna make chocolate-covered strawberries for dessert, which also take 5 minutes to make. So the whole meal is under 20 minutes.
Yeah,
so a guy cooking for a girl, you don't need to go crazy. This is all people want and need.
Okay, so we're gonna get started. So we have some tomatoes here. Depending on who you're making it for, we have 4 people, so we have about 4 or 5 tomatoes. Just for 2 people, you can use 2.
We just kind of rustically chop them up.
Yeah.
Like even a little bit bigger than bites, as we kind of like it bigger. So we're gonna add them to our bowl here. Perfect.
So just chopping up. And next, we're gonna cut up some garlic.
Garlic cloves. We're gonna add, I've already added 2 garlic cloves to this bowl, so we're gonna add 2 more. So 4 garlic cloves. So pretty much almost a garlic clove for each tomato. These are big tomatoes, and these are small garlic cloves. So just kind of make it garlic. I like it garlicky. I think it adds a lot of good flavor.
Now, if it's Valentine's Day and you don't want your breath to be too garlicky, then maybe a little
do
bit
like
less.
2 or 3.
But you'll both be eating it, so it's okay.
You won't even notice.
Yeah,
it's good.
Just make sure you can each other and not anyone else.
So I just cut this up.
So just chop it up,
Mince it
throw
up.
it in there, so easy. And while she's doing that,
Cut a couple slices of onion.
yeah, we already have some added. We'll add a little bit more.
Onion gives it really good flavor. You don't have to eat it if you don't want. We kind of leave it in long pieces like this. It just really flavors it when you add the oil.
So
add onion. Now we have some fresh basil, which is very essential.
It smells amazing. Your whole apartment or house will smell. It's so delicious. So we have the onion rings in there, and your white onions. If you have red onions at home, that works as well too. And
this is little bocconcini. So bocconcini is fresh mozzarella. You can find it in any grocery store. It's fresh or in a little container. It just adds a really good flavor to the bocconcini. Sorry, to the tomato salad. You don't need it, but
if you have it, it's okay. You can just have tomatoes and basil.
It's a great thing to add. Next, we just add a little bit of dried oregano. Again, you don't need this if you don't have it. This just adds a little bit of flavor. Say a couple dashes or so.
Just add a little bit of color. Now, if you don't have fresh basil on hand, just use your dried basil. It's okay. The fresh, it's better. It smells better. And it tastes a little bit better.
And then right before, we're going to cook our salmon. Now, before we cook the salmon, we're going to add a little bit of olive oil to this. We're going to wait a little bit. If you add the olive oil too early, it gets really mushy.
Because the juices from the tomato mix.
We'll just wait until the salmon is 5 minutes to be cooked, and then we'll add the oil.
And we're just throwing on some sea salt, nice coarse sea salt.
How pretty is that?
It's fine too as well. It's so pretty. It looks amazing. It took us not even 2 minutes.
seconds to make.
Yeah, it was so easy.
It's good.
Okay, so we're going to get ready on the salmon now.
Now for our salmon, this is a nice piece of salmon. We are going to start with chopping up some garlic.
And we do have the skin on the bottom. So you can get no skin on the bottom, skin on the bottom. We just have it in a baking pan. Super easy. Chrissy's chopping up the garlic. I'm going to put some olive oil on top of the salmon. Just a little bit, just to coat it. Perfect.
Perfect. Rub it in, and then we're going to add our garlic. This is 2 chopped garlic cloves.
Can you see that? Just on top. Once again, you can tell that we love garlic. It flavors everything.
Yes. Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. So just make sure, I just don't want it to come out too fast. Okay, and we have dill. If you don't have fresh dill, that's okay. We have dry dill here. It just adds a unique flavor, and it goes perfect with salmon and lemon. It's the light tasting.
And then we have some fresh lemon slices that we're going to actually bake right on top of the salmon. So you're just going to lay them on.
And it looks so pretty.
Try and fit one more. It infuses into the salmon, so you get a little bit of a lemony taste. This goes into a 400-degree oven for 15 minutes and it's done. So
now, if you don't have a baking pan at home, say if you're a guy, you have no utensils, just use tin foil. Wrap the tin foil, put the salmon in, put lemon on top, close it, and then put it in the oven for the same amount of time on the same temperature, and that's it.
Perfect. So into the oven it goes.
Wow, okay.
It smells amazing.
It looks so pretty.
It
When
does.
the salad is ready, we're going to add a little bit of oil. Let's say 2 to 3 tablespoons.
And some salt.
You stir together, and that's it. That's the dressing. That's the whole thing. It's so simple.
So easy.
And it smells delicious.
Okay, so just to make sure it's complete enough with enough salt, we're going to try it.
If you make this for your girlfriend or boyfriend, they will be in love.
So impressed. So there's not enough salt here. Let's do it to taste. A little bit more.
It's so fresh.
Mix it in.
It's so delicious.
It's the
Get a nice big baguette and you dip it in and eat it with it. We don't have any baguettes today, but it's the best with the baguettes. We're gonna take our salmon and then our whole dinner's done.
Perfect salt. Valentine's Day treat. It's so simple, so easy, and it's perfect. It's a very light dessert, but it looks romantic. Served with champagne, red wine, white wine, whatever your favorite is. We're going to start with freshly washed strawberries. So wash them ahead of time. Dry them, make sure they're completely dry so the chocolate sticks on.
And my favorite is bananas.
Favorite.
I love to dip little pieces of bananas or little chunks. I do it in half dark chocolate and half in white. Let it sit. It's delicious.
It's amazing. Now,
so guys, this is a cute thing to make for a girl after dinner. You can make it the night before. It sits in the fridge. You dip it in chocolate.
No baking required.
You take chip bits and you put them in the microwave. Or you
so
can
romantic.
double boil if you want to.
It's so good.
You dip your strawberries in. We'll show you how to do it.
Okay. So we've laid it on a tin foil. We have our semi-sweet chocolate chips. You can use milk chocolate, whatever you want. These are just chocolate chips right out of the chip package.
Yep.
My favorite chocolate is Merkin's baking chocolate. It's to die for.
These are mine. The Hershey's semi-sweet because I like dark chocolate.
And we have white chocolate to drizzle on the top just to give it the tuxedo professional look.
So we're gonna add one more, and these are just Baker's white chocolate chunks. You can also use white chip bits or
chocolate bar.
Yeah, anything you want.
You have a chocolate bar in your house. You
just have to melt it, and make sure you don't melt it for too long. We don't want to burn the chocolate. We just want to lightly warm it up, and then we're gonna dip it in, and you put it in the fridge overnight, or put it in the fridge for about 20 minutes, and they're ready to eat. So
how we're gonna heat it? If you don't have a double boiler, which is the traditional way to do it, you should use the microwave, but make sure you go to medium heat so you don't burn the chocolate, and stir it consistently. So put it in for 30 seconds or 45 seconds, then stir it.
So good.
It's so perfect. Okay, so I think that's all.
So take them.
Yeah. I'm in the microwave for, make sure it's medium heat. See what it is on this? It's just like the program settings. Yeah, so we're going to put it in.
And we'll show you how easy it is to do it.
Power. So it's called Cook Power.
And like the last of the chocolate around.
Stop. Enter.
Start.
There we go. There we go.
So you have 2 spoons. Nice baked strawberries.
Yeah, so you just want to pull the green up just like this so the green doesn't get in the chocolate. It looks so elegant on the plate.
You can also do this in skewers. I'm going to find my skewers for those bananas.
So if you have banana skewers, toothpicks work as well. So easy. So we're just going to put all the greens up like that. Give it a little stir. Still needs.
It's easy just to skewer the bananas a bit too, so you can kind of just take them, dip them into the dark chocolate, dip them into the white chocolate, so it's half and half. Just lay them on there to bake. So
even if you have marshmallows, you can add marshmallows too.
Anything. This is impressive,
So
and
much fun.
it's so easy to make. So instead of buying them, they're a fortune to buy.
Yeah.
You may as well just make them. Even doing it together is a really cute idea too.
Okay, so the chocolate is perfectly melted.
Oh wow.
White chocolate,
so
perfectly
good.
melted. We'll put it in the middle here. Take the strawberries, hold the green, dip it in, make sure you get right to the top.
Make sure you get all the sides. You'll lift up too if you can't see it.
Perfect. Oh, it's amazing.
I'm gonna try. Dip,
so
dip, dip.
Look, it's simple. You can have fun with it, do whatever you want. So you can get your fingers in there.
It's good to have the stems on because it really helps with
You can get messy if your girlfriend's over or boyfriend's over.
We're gonna sprinkle the white chocolate over top of these after. So for the banana, I put on a little skewer. I'm just gonna take half of it, like this. Let's see, it's getting a little messy. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry, and then we're gonna dip the other half in white chocolate. So I'm gonna do both.
Sorry.
It's kind of hard on the end of the skewers, but that's how you do it.
Perfect. So we're just gonna, and if you have leftover chocolate, just double dip them.
And let's show how we're gonna drizzle. So we're just gonna take the white chocolate, and we're just gonna, with a spoon, just drizzle over top. And if you can see that, it makes a little.
It's a pretty little design.
Little creative design.
You can dip them half and half, drizzle on top, whatever.
These are gonna set in the fridge, and then they're
ready to eat for your romantic night, Valentine's Day. That's okay. So it's getting a little messy. It's all over my head. I want the vanilla.
I want the chocolate.
It's so much fun.
After you can try it.
You can just eat the melted chocolate. You can play with it.
We're done, so we're just licking the ball. You chocolate over here, finished it.
And that's it. Happy Valentine's Day.
The best thing to lick. Oh my.